Welcome back, Players Only franchise. We're just going to do, I already advanced it. There's not really anything to do for this stuff. It's just the little whatever it is, experience, but it's not really much at all. The only reason I'm having advanced it all the way to the regular season is I want to keep it in line with the coaches franchise that Chef has. And so there's not really any sense in, going all the way ahead, because if we get to the regular season, he's still putting his house together and stuff, so that, there'll be a problem with his games. I don't want to put any more stress on him than he already has. Moving is bad enough, never mind remodeling. I'm pretty handy myself, and actually have done a lot of construction type stuff, not for like anybody else. Never worked for a construction company, but I just, I grew up on a ranch, and we built things and of that sort of stuff. Anyway, one thing, I'm not going to send out messages every time I advance this, but I will, when the season starts. And if you want to demand release, go to a different team. That's up to you. I'm not going to say you have to stay at your team, because I'm thinking about doing it because I don't understand why the fucking Browns offensive line couldn't block, and it kind of makes me mad every time I think about it. But it is what it is. Let's see, the lack of videos. Like I said, I'm keeping this in line with Chef. And when his stuff slows down, it kind of causes my stuff to slow down, because we're doing one and the same. And I'm not really putting up Patreon videos because the quarters are like 8 minutes, man. I don't know what in the hell I would talk about for that long. Especially because I'm just trolling the computer, really, and just running the score up. I mean, if you're scoring 70 and 80 points a game, I mean, I scored almost 100 points in a Patreon game. It took like 2 hours to play. The quarters are 8 minutes on the Patreon one, or 8 instead of 7 or something, or 9 instead of 8. They're 1 minute more than the subscriber dynasty, whatever they are. And so it took forever. But that, and all, when Chef moved, I started a new job. I'm still working for the same company, but my hours are different. So instead of working earlier in the morning, and getting off at like 3:30, 4 o'clock, where I have like plenty of time to get everything done before like dinner and other shit in the evening, like hanging out with the girlfriend and, stuff like that. Now I'm getting home at like 7 o'clock. And so by the time I get home, it's time to eat. She wants to hang out and do whatever. And I'm trying to figure out ways to balance that. I don't know if I need to get up earlier in the morning and do my videos at like, 6 or 7. I mean, I can do that because I don't mind waking up in the morning. I'm up most of the time at 7 anyway. So I'll think about it. But I took a trip to New Mexico. Our family had bought some land out there, and I was helping building a cabin up in the mountains. So I done that, and then turned around, and a few weeks later, we went to Port Aransas to the beach. So new job, going to New Mexico, going to Port Aransas. I just, got a lot of shit going on, and not really a whole lot of time for other things. So I'm just gonna use this video to talk about that. I'm not one to put out like, I got a channel update video. I'm not a channel update guy. If you're wanting to watch the channel, you'll come here to see this and go, oh, well, he's, doing that. I'll also probably talk about all this stuff, minus the coach's shit, during the offseason stuff for the subscriber dynasty. But the channel's not going anywhere. I still want to do it. I'm just trying to work it, balancing this schedule, because it's all at once. I've only been at this new job for about 2 or 3 weeks now, so trying to fall in line with that. And plus the drive is longer. I got about a 30-minute drive as opposed to like a 10-minute drive. All right, fellas, I will see you guys at the next game.